Creating memorable hospitality and dining experiences at CCRCs. This presentation is an excerpt from a presentation a company called Morrison Senior Dining gave us several years back, and I took a few slides out of their presentation and just wanted to share a couple new trends with you. The new generation, which is the baby boomers, coming in, have higher expectations for quality, creativity, options, choices, so forth. They want to be a little less formal, less structured meal times are very important. You know, it used to be the meal starts at 4:30 or 5 and it ends at 6:30 or 7, and people want to stay up longer, want to have the flexibility in having their meals when they want to. And also healthy options, nutrition information, very important. We'll get there. Dining options obviously available for different levels of care. We already pointed out staff, but also guests and family. So guest meals play a big role and are also a good marketing tool to market the community to the outside world. The dining options and services, the marketplace, that's what Morrison's calls it, is the bistro, the cafe, the gourmet market. We're seeing that in a few CCRC, and PRS, for example, has put those in. Almost all of our CCRCs have some sort of bistro cafe for both employees and for residents. The center stage is the buffet, the open kitchen restaurant. We have that in a few facilities that have a California-style kitchen, open cooking area. And then there's the restaurant, which is full weighted service, fine dining, and provides just more of the upscale dining experience. The lounge, I mentioned that in the first presentation. We have a couple bars, lounges for entertainment, casual dining, and then there's other options such as room service, takeout, catering, and so forth available. Center stage is the elegant dining. Menutainment is a big trend word, and that means the dining experience is supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be an adventure, it's supposed to be borderline entertainment, and a great experience. So just having those options available is important. The trend to formal and casual, full weighted service. Oftentimes senior living communities have some sort of dress code in place for their dining facilities that residents typically have input in, and different facilities opt for different dress codes. But a lot of times people want to keep it casual, not too casual, but just a casual kind of outfit. Specialty menus or cuisine is important for the future generation, and just special occasion dining, for example, anniversaries and so forth. So dining equipment for the CCRC setting, it's a little more expensive. The standards are a little higher than you would see in an assisted living or in an independent living facility. So you can take these number ranges for the range of facilities that we're working with. Table linens are always a sign of elegance and dressing it up a little bit. I think the chair design is important. In fact, our company has come up with a specialty chair and a specially designed chair specifically for our seniors that we have custom made. And tables should be low enough to where people can reach their place settings, but also large enough for the place settings, and they range from 2 to 6 tops. So people have choices to either just have dinner with their spouse or in a group setting. One concept that works really well is the friendship table. We call it at some communities, where there's no pressure to sit with other people. You could just sit down at that table, and whoever wants to join you can join you at the table. It's a great option. Other dining options, as we already talked about, room service. Several CCRCs now include room service in their annual contracts, a limited amount, like 5 or 10 room service per year. Catering options for special occasions, gift baskets, and so forth. And some community even take it to the grocery delivery and takeout level. One important aspect is dietary needs of the new generation. The new baby boomer generation will expect more from us in terms of low sodium, diabetic, renal diets, catering to taste and smell deprivation, having a registered dietitian look over the diet, and some communities use dietary software for the independent living setting. It's definitely recommended for the healthcare setting. And so dietary needs also span from vegetarian to vegan, and that's a very big challenge for the dining room operators and the kitchen operators because of the wide spectrum. And so running specials is a good practice, to have a vegetarian special or a vegan special on a certain menu cycle or as a specialty seasonal item. We already talked a little bit about management and staffing plans, the dining room service plan, having the dining room hours scheduled, and calculating the right number of meals. 80% participation is a good number to shoot for. Training servers and setting the performance standards is very important. And the reason is our servers are typically the younger generation, high school or college kids that cannot collect tips and use our senior living communities as training grounds for maybe later careers in the food service industry. And so it's important to train, to have training manuals, and to just set those performance standards to make sure that service is correct, tables are set correct, and bust and reset as well. And the communication with the customer is very important. Our residents just expect a certain ambiance in the dining room, which leads us to hospitality. Greeting the customer is very important. The way we communicate with our residents is very important. Hey guys is probably not okay. Some communities actually address the residents with their last name and their title. So that just kind of depends on the area you're in or the customs in the community. Historically, uniforms should be neat, washed and clean, and should enhance the dining experience and just further the brand of the community as well. The ambiance is important, and then again it comes to hospitality and training the servers on service, which all starts with hiring the right people. The latest trends in senior living dining is wellness. I shared with you the book of Successful Aging that has some surprising results in it, such as physical activity also benefits the brain and benefits cognitive function of the brain. Wellness program, wellness diets can help as well with just a healthier aging process and a more successful aging process, keeping people active, keeping people engaged, and making the dining program fun. And so wellness dining is one of those things. Wellness diets. A lot of senior communities are setting up their own workout programs and diet programs that residents can take part of. The marketplace is one of the latest trends, and I'm just going to scroll through these few. The lounge we talked about, and so I'll also post this PowerPoint presentation just in its original form, so you can scroll through the slides on your own pace and read through them. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them on the Ask the Instructor discussion board or send me an email to thirsch@retirement.org. Thank you.